Yo. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now. Desmond, King of the Pit TV, signing in live and large once again. Today, we're listening to the Radiohead record, Hail to the Thief. Yo, it's been a minute since I've done a Radiohead listen. You know, we've been listening to the discography. And here we are, moving onwards, forwards, in a powerful fashion. Hail to the Thief, okay. Honestly, as far as Radiohead goes, I haven't really heard this record mentioned, so I don't know what we're getting into right about now. And I'm not going to waste no more time, so shout out to the Radiohead fans. I got one commenter in particular, Radio Foot, yeah, he's always on my neck, or she's always on my neck, about getting this new Radiohead material out, so this one goes out to you. This is 2 + 2 = 5. If you want to get these full listens from the moment I record them, okay, not months after, song by song, and you want to hear my actual ratings of these records and so forth, you know where to look. Support your boy. 2 + 2 = 5. Let's go. I got a coffee for my experience. Cheers, everybody. From the UK.
Are you such a dreamer to put the world to rights? I stay home forever, but 2 and 2 always makes a 5. I'll lay down the tracks, sandbag and hide. January has April showers, and 2 and 2 always makes a 5. It's the devil's way now. There's no way out.
Honestly, there's so much to comment on already, but I feel that it's nothing out of the ordinary for this band. I've said it time and time again, this band will just write songs. This band will do everything they're supposed to do. They will follow the rules. And then they know the insides and out of the rules so much that they'll just slowly and surely start to break out of them rules. And slowly and surely just start to put things outside of the box. Just a little here, just a little there. The foundation and the central aspect of this band is no different to your standard singer-songwriter acts. Only thing is, they start seeing how far they can push little things. You know what? Let's have this organic, clean guitar playing broken chords, which is a reoccurring sort of element in Radiohead's more popular songs, right? The broken chords on the guitar. Let's have that, but let's have this electronic programmed drum. And I'm not much of a tech head, so I don't know if the actual literal human drummer has played that upon a kit and then they've reprogrammed that into electronic. Or let's go back to have a listen actually, because I don't know if it's played on an electric drum kit. I'd be surprised if that was an electric drum kit. That sounds programmed, doesn't it? We've got this secondary guitar that's panned into my left ear here, which is slowly swelling upwards.
Meditation, 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 yeah.
One thing is, listen to this chord, I'll point it out. It just goes on longer than you should expect it to. So this is what I'm talking about. It wants to resolve, or it wants to move on to another chord, but it just stays in that awkward space for too long, for double the time it should do. If anything, it rings longer than I actually sort of implied it did. We've got so many interesting guitars going on right here. Let's go back to that. So we've got two jangly guitars here going on, two rhythmic guitars, listen. And then this one is there an added distortion that's thrown onto it? Or is this a new guitar that comes out? And then without long, we have this lead guitar cut out, and then we go into this other zany sound. There we go, title of the record. There we go, that was 2 + 2 = 5. Okay, have we got any comments? Comments are turned off. It's on the Radiohead's page. Let's keep it moving. Sit Down, Stand Up next. What was my opinion on that song? It was okay. I want to hear a chorus. I want to get back to the choruses, alright? I've been listening to too much Weezer. I want to get to the choruses right about now. Des, King of the Pit TV. I'm not going to waste your time. Hail to the Thief, full album. Sit Down, Stand Up. Stand up for your right. Let's go. Can't stop the da-da-da-da. Red flag. Red flag, Billy Talent. Great dynamic on the piano. Great atmosphere.
Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up.
Anybody here play old school RuneScape? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'll tell you what, right? I've been up nice and early today. It's Sunday. I've been chilling. I want to hear something a little more upbeat from this band. I know they've got some upbeat flavours. And I know on the next record, everyone's been recommending the next record we got In Rainbows next, where they get back to the upbeat vibes, yeah? The upbeat vibrations. I want to hear a couple of them in this, because, yeah, there's a time and a place. And this isn't the time and a place to be miserable. I'll tell you that. And even when this guy's not being miserable, he's always got this melancholy vibe to him, right?
Sit down. Sit down. Sit
The piano is growing with the rest of the song. There's, like I said initially when it came in, there's a great dynamic on the piano. It's not being compressed to hell where we're just straight as a bloody pencil. It's growing along with the song, and I like that. Yeah, we're on track 2, so I'm not going to prejudge people. Here, Radiohead fans, right? I hate to be this person. But I feel in this record and the last couple of Radiohead records, Amnesiac and the one prior to that, did OK Computer come before Amnesiac? Was it OK Computer? I don't know, but the one that came before... I don't know. The 2 records that came before this, it's been a minute since I listened to Radiohead, right? They started to get a little bit experimental for my liking. I like guitar music. I like guitar bands, man. This has just built up tension. It's just been from A to B, just like the track that we've had before. I like to go from A to B to A to B, if you know what I mean. I like to bounce back and become accustomed and aware. This is big brain music right here. This is big brain. So if you like this music, you got a big brain, I'm telling you. You got a big brain. That's a tasty bass line. Alright, built up to something special. What have I got to comment about it? It's just a big build-up. Let's keep it moving. Sail to the Moon off of Hail to the Thief. That's a bar in itself, innit? Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in, track 3 of 14, Hail to the Thief, the full record. This one's entitled Sail to the Moon. This has got this is more than double the view count of the last tune, so I know we're into something special when it comes down to something like this. Sail to the Moon, quite a poetic title. Quite a lyrical title. Are we going to dumb it down on this? Have we got a proper song on our hands? Let's check it out. A very sophisticated sound.
I sucked the moon. I spoke too soon. I sucked the moon.
What's that first line?
I sucked the moon.
I said moon, I spoke too soon. I like the way it flowed. It was perfect, but I can't catch on to that first line.
I spoke too soon. And how much did it cost? I was dry from and said I'm shooting maybe you'll be president, but not for long.
Even in a relatively calm, stripped back, electronically at least, tune, there's so many layers going on as the song progresses. The band just throws layer on in the studio.
Or in a flood.
In particular, the guitars. There always tends to be at least three guitars ringing off.
You build an ark and sails to the moon. Sails to.
This has the same energy as something Porcupine Tree would do. Porcupine Tree would do a song like this and have it in the live set. I've experienced this energy before.
The moon. Sail to.
I'd enjoy this song a lot, more so in my teenage years, when I was a little more so emotionally unhinged, and which isn't too different from now, to be honest, but definitely a little more on the emo side of things. You know what I mean? I'd go home and listen to something like this, or if I got drunk on a weekend drinking cheap vodka or cider, you know what I mean, with my mates, I'd come back and listen to this. Cool. So that was the best track so far, the most organic track so far. As I said earlier, I preferred the guitar-orientated sounds of Radiohead. I preferred them being a guitar rock band as opposed to like this electronic experimental-esque band. Let's keep things moving. We've got Backdrifts next. Relatively long, so about 5 minutes 23. Let's see what they've got. Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. A H&M Move advertisement, which looks like it's the same font as the Verve's logo. If you're aware of that, let me know down below if you're aware of that. You got a big brain already listening to Radiohead, especially this record. So surely you know about the Verve, right? This one's entitled Backdrifts, track number 4 of 14. Let's get into it. Come on. Rhythmically speaking, it sounds like a little bit of a dancehall rhythm, don't you think?
This far, but no further. I'm hanging off a branch. I'm cheating on a brink of honey sweet, so fall asleep. I'm backsliding. You fell into arms. You fell into arms. We tried, but there was nothing we could do. Nothing we could do. All evidence has been buried. All tapes have been erased. But your first steps give you away. So you're
Backtracking, backsliding, backdrifting. The back rooms, mate. Come on. I like that. Let's go back on that. I like that. That was quite inventive. That was quite unique. I like that vocal line there. Can we have a bit of discussion down below in regards to the artwork of this record? So I'm definitely being advertised to. But what is the literal conceptual basis of this artwork? You let me know. I mean, it looks like we have got buzzwords aplenty. This really is the embodiment of commercial advertisement right here. We actually have a line that makes sense down at the bottom which states, "Be only anti-security." Got a great tempo to it, got a great rhythm to it, got a great pulse to this one. it's a head bopper. This one's a head bopper. This one's got a great beat to it. This is that little dance number, this one. Yo, I bet when Radiohead made this transition, don't get me wrong, maybe the drummer turned to using the modules and the electronics to like perform live, but it feels as if that drummer just got thrown out of the band more or less. Radiohead were just like, we don't need you anymore. We got the computer, we got the software. We'll still keep the guitars in, of course. We'll keep the guitars in, yeah. Just, you know, we got a drum machine now. Yeah, this one's a vibe. You know what I mean? Purely for the rhythm alone, I think this is my favourite one on the record so far. This was nice. This was a nice implementation to the electronics because I like organic Radiohead, so I'm sort of hit or miss when they sort of made this transition. But this has got me grooving. This got me grooving. Alright, should we keep things moving? We've got Go to Sleep next, track number 5. Let's keep things moving, people. Des,
Is
King of the Pit
HelloFresh worth the...
TV. Is HelloFresh worth the price? Who knows? We're listening to Hail to the Thief. This is track number 5. This one's entitled Go to Sleep, alright? A little hypnotic command for you there. You are now feeling extra relaxed as you listen to the sound of my voice. Go to sleep. Let's go. Ooh. Hold on.
Something for the ragabone man over my dead body. Something big is gonna happen over my dead body.
Yeah, I'm telling you people, right? This is a nice little mover, but you heads who particularly like this side of Radiohead as opposed to the strict 4-chord 4/4 rock band Radiohead, you've got big brains, people. You got big brains, I'm telling you. I bet you all wear glasses like me because your brain's so big it pushes your eyes out, people. That's how big your brains are. This one's Go to Sleep. Let's go.
This is how I am certain over my dead body. I'm gonna go to sleep, let this wash over me.
Drummer's putting his best in. He don't want to get replaced by this drum machine at this point, so he's giving it his all on this tune.
We don't want the monster taking over.
What was that little glitch sound there?
Taking over. Tiptoeing, tying down. We don't want the loonies taking.
Thing is with Radiohead is I think their name sort of explains their sound at this point. I think Radiohead, whatever imagery that might raise in your mind, I think that's the perfect sort of title for a sound such as what they had during this era. That was a clean bit of lead that I like that. That was groovy as hell. People, that was the least viewed song on this record out of the 5 we've listened to so far. I'm surprised. I thought that was a good tune. Yeah, that was tasty. That was really tasty. Tasty is the word I'd use for that one. We've got Where I End and You Begin coming up next. With a title like that, I assume it's going to be a dreary one. I think it's going to be a How to Disappear completely-esque tune, this one, Where I End and You Begin. Let's keep it moving, my people. 1.4 million views, I'm still sticking with that then. I think this is going to be a little dreary song, this one. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Alright people, I've had a little bit of trouble getting this video back up and loaded, but I think we finally got there. I'm just going to warble on for a little second just to make sure. But we're on track 6 of 14. We're listening to Hail to the Thief. A little bit of pattern recognition, a little bit of summer, a little bit of an assumption on this one. This one's entitled Where I End and You Begin. We're at 1.4 million views on this one, so I assume this is quite a popular one relative to the other tunes we've been hearing. The first one, 2 and 2 equals 5, was at like 3 million, but I assume that's more than likely purely as it was the first track on the record more than all else. I'm judging that this is going to be quite an emotional acoustic-y tune, but I might be wrong. But that's what I'm assuming. This one is entitled Where I End and You Begin. I'm getting How to Disappear completely vibes from it. Only one way to find out. Let's go. Seems like I'm wrong.
There's a gap in between. There's a gap where we meet. Where I am and you begin. I'm sorry for the dinosaurs roam the earth. The sky turns green.
There's such an awkward, disassociative like element when it comes to the instrumental. So we've got this spooky, verging on morbid synth, and then we've got this high energy, upbeat drummer jamming along with this, you know what I mean, with this high octane bass line, and then we've got the melancholy as always vocal coming through direct. Such a different mixing pot of vibration. It's so cool. The guitarist is really good at digging in when needs be, with the funky, verging on disco-esque guitar lines, because we've heard in the prior ones some like the unison bends where he just scrapes his way down them notes and really accents the two notes in particular as to which they're aiming for, and I'm hearing that right now. On this record, this band is coming in with the dancing vibes. There's a pulse in some of these songs, but when you listen to the music, it feels like you shouldn't be dancing to it. You know what I mean? Hold on. It's brilliant how they come up with this music, because to have these pieces come together and work must be a great big mission. You know, to ensure that nothing really is such a clash that it ruins the music. Because it all comes together, it's all cohesive, but it just feels like it's wrong. It feels like it shouldn't work. I will eat you alive. Let's keep it moving. Yo, we got some fruity flavors, some funky flavors going on in these tunes so far. This is the most awkward song title I've heard in my life. This one's entitled "We Suck Young Blood." Let's keep it moving. Des, King of the Pit TV signing in live and large. This one is entitled "We Suck Young Blood" from Hail to the Thief, track 7 of 14. I think it's a terrible album title, personally. Yo, does anybody know about Adrenochrome? Let me know down below. Let's go. Come on. Yo, coming in, we're going to have Dracula on the guest vocals on this one. Yo, to be honest with you, We Suck Young Blood, I only thought that in regards to the piano. Sounds like Dracula's theme, but I didn't even associate it with the title of the tune. Let's go. October vibes, here we go. Recorded on the 23rd of October. I'm excited. I want to suck your blood. Yeah.
Are you hungry? Are you sick? Are you begging for a break? Are you sweet?
Have you heard how dragged on that clap is? I think it's just behind the beat, innit? It sounds so lazy.
Are you afraid?
Only halfway through the record, there's a lot of material on this.
Are you strung out by
make a comment consisting of the words on the front cover. See what the best collection of words you can put together is.
Are you fractured? Are you torn at the seams? Would you do anything? Sleep it out, my city. They suck you
I want to hear a chorus. I want to hear a big chorus, people. Don't bore us, get to the chorus. The whole record has not had one chorus. What's going on? Come on, Radiohead. Come on, Radiohead. I'm a simple man. I ain't got a big brain for this record. I'm not a big brain Radiohead listener. I'm a smooth brain Radiohead listener. I want to hear a roaring guitar and a big chorus.
we suck you.
The weeping high frequency vocal, just backing it, I've got in the left hand pan. Oh, this is some live with Jules Holland sort of shit right here. That was entertaining.
Won't let the nervous bury me. I've
Yo, people, check out the song by SSD. It was a hardcore punk band from Boston, like first wave hardcore punk. Straight edge act called SSD, Society System Decontrol. Go on your search bar and search SSD, how much art can you take? Yeah, how much, with a T of course. I'm from Yorkshire, so we don't say T's within our normal sentences. How much art can you take, yeah? Yeah, SSD, how much art can you take? It represents a band like this pretty well.
Our rivers poison. We want the we want
Alright, people. What do you think of that tune? I went in the zone for it. Dragged a little. We had this section. Let's revert back to this. Oh, this piano coming in, yeah, reminds me of a song Noel Gallagher did. Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. What was that tune? I don't fucking know. That was good. That was really creative. That's what made me think of the "How Much Art Can You Take" song, because this music is music for music's sake. I mean, they obviously went off of the rails after so long and thought, let's just stop writing songs. Let's just start creating music, and it's brilliant. And it's brilliant. I wonder if after this they continued on with the same vibe, because I'm going off now into now really. With this band, I'm following all the records up to the present day, so I'm wondering if they continue sort of sparsing out their ideas, or if they reform back into that sellout space where they start writing songs, because surely to an extent they started to lose a fan base at this point, because this style isn't for everyone. I mean, there's a reason why we have choruses, and there's a reason why we write songs the way we do, and even though it's sort of like a Western world style of thing, we as normal human beings are so accustomed to hearing songs as they are. And sort of our brain is accustomed to understanding the direction of a song in particular ways, because it's, the popular way of doing it. When bands go externally, it sounds a little bit uncomfortable to us, right? Because we're so used to the other thing, as opposed to it sounding brilliant because it's new. So I assume at this point their audience was a little more niche as to when they initially started, and people were like, yeah, I want to play guitar, I want to rock out, man. Now it's sort of like, I mean, the artwork explains itself, right? Let's keep things moving, right? We got the Gloaming next. Yeah, I'm not going to say the title of this one. You know what I've been listening to. I find it a bit awkward. I think it's a horrible title. There's King of the Pit TV. I've got Dirt on the Wall, which sucks. This one's entitled The Gloaming, right? We're listening to Hail to the Thief start to finish. Let's go diddy-do. Come on, people. Don't mind my thumb. I work in construction. This could quite possibly be a filler tune. An interlude of sorts. Need some subwoofers for this one. I mean, really, these are songs that I would go as far as saying you would classify these as pieces of music. Are like paintings. They've come up with ideas, put them together. Potentially they've come up with this through a jam at the band practice. Do you know how they've written these songs? Because it doesn't sound like someone's just come up with one idea and then they've sort of revolved around it. It seems like they've come together as a piece to produce a particular soundscape, and then they've applied it to a record.
They will suck you down to the other side. They will suck you down to the other side. They will suck you down to the other side. They will suck you down to the other side. To the shadows blue red, shadows blue red. Your alarm bells, your alarm bells. Shadows blue red, shadows blue red. Your alarm bells, your alarm. They should be ringing, they should be ringing, they should be ringing, they should be ringing, they should be
This is a bit of a dead tune, to be honest with you. This isn't even a toe tapper, people.
ringing, they should be ringing, they should be ringing, they should be ringing.
Yeah, Radiohead fans, come on, what do you think of this sort of stuff, man? This is a dead tune. This is art for art's sake. This has gone outside of the box so far, right? That there seems to be near to no real consideration for the actual fan base or creating music that might like actually market. And by that I don't mean, you know, self-expression in art is important, definitely. And to create original art is important, right? But to create music that essentially ostracizes yourself from appealing to others is quite detrimental as far as marketing yourself as an artist, right? So you have to find the right balance. This is getting a little bit too internalized, a little less externalized. That I can't get behind this sort of side of Radiohead too much. In all honesty, this isn't a vibe to me.
They should be ringing, they should be ringing, they should be ringing, they should be ringing. This is the gloaming.
It's mad because this band has like done the opposite of selling out to such a degree that we're back within the ego. This seems very egocentric to me, you know, just sort of. I don't know. I just this song in particular, I don't like it. I think that this does not tickle me whatsoever. Yo, I'm looking forward to listening to In Rainbows though, people. You lot have been saying In Rainbows I'm gonna really enjoy, so I'm hoping on for that. I'm hoping on for that. It's a ridiculous bass though, isn't it? That's the brown note right there. Right. We got There coming up next, people. Hold on to your todgers. We might be in for a treat. You never know. Let's keep. Yes, no, bless no. Let's get back to it, people. We're listening to Hail to the Thief from start to finish. Right, this is track 9 of 14. This one's entitled There. 2.8 million views. This must be a good tune. Let's check it out. One Love. Just because you feel it doesn't mean it's there. Wow.
Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there. There's always a siren singing you to shipwreck. Steer away from these rocks.
Definitely. I just made up my own word then. Definitely a lyrical fans type of song. This good songwriting, lyrically speaking.
We'd be a walking disaster.
I like that high frequency vocal. Would you call that falsetto? Let me know.
Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's
There's a real I don't know if it's the chord that's being played or the tone of the guitar, but the guitar has like a bizarre sound to what I'm hearing now. That rhythm. It's like a light coating of fuzz. I don't know how to perceive it really. That's a great lead guitar there. Boom, 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 boom. When that drum came in, I didn't expect to hear these drums dropping. Quality. That guitar sounded like an elephant right there at the end. I'll tell you what, with this tune, yeah, I like this one because it was from A to B, just as we've been hearing on repetition throughout this record, song by song. It's just an A to B build up, it seems that they're doing on each of these songs. as opposed to, you know, applying these sections back and forth, back and forth. I guess there were separate verses in this one, so, you know, to some extent there was a structure. I'm not going to deny that, but when we got to the drums here, it felt like it had actually reached a climax, as opposed to in the earlier songs, where it felt as if we were just sort of not really reaching much of a peak or a you know, a hot spot in the song. But there, that was a nice build up, and we extended it enough for it to make sense and actually, you know, contain plenty of substance. I like that tune. That was a good one. That was a good one. Next we've got I Will. Okay, Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. This one's entitled I Will. We're listening to Hail to the Thief, start to finish. This is track 10 of 14, and this is only 2 minutes long. So this might be a song, but this might also be an interlude leading into the last 4 songs of the record. There's only one way to find out. Let's check it out, people. That backing vocal sounds like a warbling violin.
In a bunker underground, I won't let this happen to my children. Meet the real world coming out of your shell with white elephant.
There's an incredible use of the vocal layering within these songs, vocal harmonies and so forth.
Sitting ducks.
Yo, you can buy yourself a Kid Amnesia teapot for £95. Would you do that? Let's have a look what they're selling in the store. Enamel pins for 20 quid. Here, I want a store like that. How do you do that? I want to set up a store like that.
Rise up. Little baby's eyes, 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 eyes. Little baby's eyes, 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 eyes. Little baby's eyes, eyes, eyes.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Enjoyed the guitar. Conceptually, we're talking about youth. I almost sort of picked up a message to maybe an unborn child or something along the lines of that. Was he having a kid around this time? Did he have a newborn? You let me know. Is it conceptual? Who knows? There's King of the Pit TV. I like the title of this one. This one's entitled Punch Up at a Wedding. Alright, very British. Let's go. I love the sound of that piano. Those chords are magnificent. This is a great tune, right? This is one of the most viewed up songs on the record. 570k views. Bro, I keep stuttering my words, right? Don't hate on me, I'm tired, yeah? This is a good tune. It's a great groove to this record. I love that piano.
It wasn't like that.
Yo, if I heard this in a live setting, I'd be grooving out.
You've come here just to start a fight. You had to piss on a parade. You had to shred our brigade. You had to ruin it for all concerned in a drunken punch-up at a wedding, yeah.
Dude, this is so groovy. This might be my favourite one. This might be my favourite tune on the record. This is a brilliant tune.
Hypocrite.
No excess electronic presence. Nice and organic. Cool song, nice motion, nice groove. Nice tempo, little toe tapper, little finger snapper, little shin shaker. I wish I had my shaker, little leg shaker to go along with it.
Opportunist. Don't infect me with your poison. Bullet. China shop. When I turn around, you stay frozen to the spot. The pointless light, the marks of hammer-headed shots. The pot will call the kettle black. It's a drunken punch-up at a wedding, yeah.
Yo, there's a Spotify curated playlist. It's entitled Walk Like a Badass. Dude, this should be on that playlist. Instead of all of them sellout one-hit wonders, this should be on that playlist. This is the real underground Walk Like a Badass. A Punch Up at a Wedding by Radiohead. Dude, how many people who are fans of Radiohead know about this number? This is the exclusive. I want to smoke a cigar to this one. I want to start flipping a coin just like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Don't even pay attention to it. I'm just flipping a coin like a badass. Come on, boss man. That bass. Come on. That was good. That was a great tune. That was best track on the record. Let's keep it moving. There's King of the Pit TV. This one's called Myxomatosis, my friends. Is it going to be as good as a Punch Up at the Wedding? Probably not, because that was a great tune. That was a great tune. Let's keep it moving. This has got more views than a Punch About a Wedding, so who knows, eh?
The mongrel cat came home, holding half a head, proceeded to shut up to all his newfound friends. He said, I've been where I slept with who I like. She ate me up for breakfast. She screwed me in a vise. But now I don't know why I feel so tongue-tied. I sat in the cupboard, I wrote it down in ink. They were cheering and waving, switching eyes at me like with Myxomatosis. Look at I had a tip
It's a bit extra. It's a bit extra. I don't really have any comments. I've been daydreaming about my own creative endeavors, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, people.
used as a photo in Time magazine. Burning back, holding down.
How much art can you take?
I don't know why I feel so tongue-tied. Don't know why I feel so scared.
One thing I will give to Radiohead, even though this particular sound isn't necessarily my cup of tea, throughout the entire record, song by song by song, they do create a complete different world. A complete different soundscape. That's something I can't do. So, I gotta give it to Radiohead. They have a great creative project in mind when they conjure up these different ideas. They have a great wealth of direction they can and will and do go in each and every song. And that is brilliant. That is brilliant. They are a brilliant band because of that.
Like my thoughts are misguided and a little naive. I twitch and I salivate like with Myxomatosis. You should put me in a home or you should put me down. I got Myxomatosis. I got Myxomatosis. Yeah, no one likes a smart house, but we all like stars. That was a long attention. I did it for a reason. It must have got mixed up, strangled, beaten up. I got Myxomatosis. I got Myxomatosis. And I don't know why I feel so tongue-tied.
Didn't feel the vibe to that one. Yo, I don't know how that got more votes than more votes. Bloody hell, I'm losing my marbles, people. I'm losing my mind. I don't know how that got more views than a Punch About a Wedding, because man, a Punch About a Wedding, I think that's the best track on the record. Next, moving on, Scatterbrain. That's me, Scatterbrain right here. There's King of the Pit TV signing in. This one's Scatterbrain. This is track 13 of 14. This song might portray me as I am currently scatterbrained. A little bit tired. I've been talking for a while. Listened to a lot of music. Let's get straight into it, people. One love. Shout out to all the Radiohead fans. That guitar that's coming, ding, ding, makes me feel the falling leaves from the autumn trees. Ding, ding. So delicate, so fragile, and it just drops, doesn't it? Ding, ding.
Blown by the wind. Yesterday's people, scatterbrain, and if folk can easy pick up one shock of falling. I'm moving south, fire range.
No comments to be made, really. Nothing I haven't said prior. The vocal line, the sort of consistency of the melancholy vocal does get a little bit overbearing at times, in my opinion, on this particular record, because we haven't really had many upbeat numbers. You know, you have to be in the right headspace, and I currently am not, to be honest. I feel quite floaty, you know, with the breeze, with the bubbles, and I don't find an affinity with the vocal line.
Somewhere I'm not scatterbrained. Somewhere I'm not scatterbrained.
This and the next tune, A Wolf at the Door, is the exact same song length.
Lightning fierce power cut.
I mean, even if I saw this in a live setting, if I passed this and I heard this, I kind of feel it was a little bit improvised. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like there's a real strong consistency within it. It sounds like a jam. This potentially might be my least favourite Radiohead record, in all honesty, what I've listened to so far. I'm looking forward to In Rainbows. I might jump straight into that tomorrow, perhaps. Right, let's finish this trip with A Wolf at the Door, people. Nothing to comment on with that. There's King of the Pit TV. This one's A Wolf at the Door. Last tune on the record, it's got a significant amount of views, so this should be good. This is track 14 of 14. We're finishing off Hail to the Thief. Could this save the record for me? Because overall, I've not had a great experience listening to this record. It's not really tickled me too much. But let's dive straight in. Let's do it. A little medieval number here. Witchcraft. Anybody play Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped on the medieval levels with the giant frogs? Let me know.
Dragging out you in a dragging out the dead, singing a mess. You snakes and ladders flip the lid. Up pops the cracker, snaps you in the
Who's this? This is a different vocalist?
head, snaps you in the neck, kicks you in the teeth, steel toe caps, takes all your credit cards. Get up, get the guns, get the eggs, get the flat in the face, the flat in the face, the flat in the face. Dance you fucker, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you flat in the face. Take it with the love it's given, take it with a pinch of salt, take it to the tax now. Let me back, I promise to be good. Don't look in the mirror at the face you don't recognize. Help me call the doctor, put me inside, put me inside, put me inside, put me inside, put me inside. I keep the world from the door. It calls me on the phone, tells me all the ways that he's gonna mess me up. Steal all my children if I don't pay the ransom. And I'll never see him again if I squeal to the cops.
Great dynamic, and the drop from the statement he made as far as the children being held ransom, it's quite powerful, isn't it?
Walking like giant cranes, I'm with my extra eyes, I strip to naked and tight little world, money on the list. Step forward to a week's a complaint. Investments in deals, cold wise or mistresses, cold wise or Sunday papacy. Boys in first class, don't know they're born middle. Someone else is gonna come and clean it up. Born a race for the job, someone always does. I wish you get up, get over, get up, get over. Turn your table. I keep the wall from the door, but it calls me on the phone, tells me all the ways that he's gonna mess me up. Steal all my children if I don't pay the ransom. I'll never see him again if I squeal to the cops. So I just go.
That was a breeze. That flew like water. That flowed like water. Flew like a brick through a window. It was really good. Yeah, Wolf at the Door. That was a good tune. That was quite an emotionally charged one. I liked that one. I liked the expression of urgency and the tempo of the verse lyric, which repeated itself twice prior to the when the dynamic died down after that, and we shifted after the message was spoken, after the explanation. I thought that was quite powerful. That was really good. So without further ado, I'm going to depart, people. Shout out to all the Radiohead fans. It's been an interesting listen. If you want me to go into a little more depth as to what I thought in this record and you want to give help, if you want to see me stumble over my own words in tired dismay, what you can do is have a look in the link in the description of this video. You can support your boy. You can get access to all of the full-length album listens and ratings and afterwards reviews and so forth. Just support your boy, you know what I mean. I like music, you like music. It is what it is. I'm going to get off, so one love, people. Shout out to all the Radiohead fans. In Rainbows next. I'm looking forward